model. Elita's on the front. How are you? You know why? I know why you like them. Because usually you like to go to the pool in your flip-flops, right? But it's not flip-flop season anymore. But these are just as easy to get on, right? And they're so much more comfortable. Okay, so a mesh and neoprene slip-on sneaker. Super on trend. Such a modern look. Like, this is as modern as it gets.
Yes.
Ryka has knocked it out of the park on the cool factor. And look at this price. All the other guys, I'm seeing $100, $200. I've seen $400 for this style sneaker. And I'm sure that it was just built for style. It was not built for comfort.
Exactly. Nothing underneath. And this has all the bells and whistles plus the fashion element. Alberti last night, he was talking, he's like, this shoe is Instagram worthy. This is definitely a shoe that you would take a photo of and show it off to your friends. If you need to be inspired, again, sometimes it's the little things like a new pair of shoes, a new outfit that gets you out there, exercising, walking, taking those 10,000 steps, taking that walk around the neighborhood, getting, even just a meditative walk, getting some fresh air, getting out into nature. A shoe like this that you can slip on. This look with the goring, again, we were talking about this with the other shoe, but it's that same look, goring, huge amounts of flexibility in this shoe, great fashionable look, but as we were talking about, we've got this awesome bottom that is very high tech, that resorb foam, all those little, they look like little bubbles. I love the look of that, but that's actually like, two different types of foam in there. So you've got our resorb light, which is the white little bubbles in there. That's surrounded and encapsulated by our PU foam. So you've got double the amount of rebounding material. It's inherently lightweight, so it feels like nothing underneath you. The foam it's contoured, so again, it's going to lift and support you. And that footbed, that favorite sock liner that I talked about, again, we could have given you a flat piece of paper on the inside, and you'll see that with other shoe brands, but because it was really important to us as women, stabilize that heel, deep heel cup, so that all the motion that's happening at our hips is then counterbalanced, counteracted with this deep heel cup. Likewise, the arch support as well, to keep us in neutral alignment, prevent fatigue, keep energy with our body, but full heel to toe cushioning at the same time. You feel like you're so protected from the ground in this shoe.
Okay, let's go through the colors. I can tell you 3 easy payments of $16.67. I'm holding here the one that is, you call it color therapy,
Color
don't
therapy,
you?
yes.
Oh, look
so,
at this.
Again,
Coral.
if you're having a sad day, if it's a gray day outside, maybe it's raining or something, and you just need a pick-me-up, put these shoes on, I guarantee you're gonna feel so much better.
Instant happy feet. It definitely makes you smile. Okay, so that's coral. Underneath that is the gray.
Love the gray. Goes with so many things.
Absolutely.
Easy one.
We're gonna skim over the coral one more time. I will let you know it is my most limited of choices. The black.
Black, can't go wrong.
No.
Again, black yoga pants, black leggings.
Can you show the back of that?
Oh, yes.
Look
Great.
at how cool this is, the
I
details.
don't know if you can see it. Wait, we'll have to show it there.
Yeah, I guess you can see it better on the coral.
So it almost looks like webbing. So this is just a really fancy, fun way, very chic, on-trend way of doing our heel clip. So I was showing you the deep heel cup on the inside in that sock liner. This clip is also stabilizing your heel strike area. So as I was talking about earlier in the show, women strike the ground more on the outside of their heel. We start to compensate and roll in and pronate toward the arch area, the medial arch. This heel clip is helping to stabilize and keep your foot in neutral alignment versus having nothing back there and having it soft and squishy and nothing going on. This is helping you feel better when you're walking in the shoe and keeping your foot in place.
Okay. One more color to show you quickly.
Yes, we did black.
The navy.
And navy.
We actually call it blue.
Yes.
So as not to confuse you, but just looks really great. It's super sporty. It's sporty chic. We say that in our clothing shows all the time, but that's exactly what this is made of. It's cool off duty. It's wear all weekend. It's metro, as people would say. It's for the fashionista.
It's fashion.
Everybody needs a great athletic shoe, but if you truly care about that fashion edge, you finally found your sneaker that's not going to compromise your style.
Right.
Right?
Right. So if, again, you want to be ahead of the game fashion-wise, definitely get this shoe. This is that shoe that, you know, I would say like my daughter would be like taking photos of, posting it everywhere.
Oh, you mean social media worthy?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, and that's what you do see. There's a very famous pop star out there. She's huge, and she is partnered up with another shoe line, and she's created this shoe. But that's that shoe that's hundreds of dollars. This is $50. Break it up even more by ordering with your credit card for no extra charge to $16.67 to get it home. Maybe you're thinking, well, I'm not quite sure how those straps would feel across the top. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a different looking shoe. It's very fashion forward. It almost looks like a space shoe for a lot of you.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. But I think if you know and wear Ryka, once you slip it on, and if you're like, yeah, wow, I do feel all of a sudden like the it cool girl, what you'll really appreciate after that is, oh my gosh, this is the Ryka that I know and love.
It feels
right?
really
like,
good.
This feels
Yes.
like me because it's still true Ryka.
Exactly. And I have this on right now with no sock. Nothing's rubbing. We were talking about the goring. It's extremely flexible. Everything's lined and soft. It does. It feels like second skin, like that scuba suit underneath you. It's breathable mesh. It's that really great pattern of mesh that we were talking about on the seashore.
Seashore.
And so again, this is like that cool factor, but you're not sacrificing comfort. We're giving you some of our top technology underneath your foot. And if you are a little bit more conservative, what I love about this is you can take the fashion risk, but go in a more traditional color, like the navy or the black or the gray.
Absolutely.
Versus, I would say the coral is, that
is
girl.
Papa Drama, yeah.
Yes.
This
So
is-
I know girls that were, in the summertime, they were wearing this with like their white, shorts and their white capri pants or their white like tennis skirt, or
Yep.
skirt. That's what they were wearing. And now it'd be like your leggings and things like that.
And this definitely has a higher vamp,
Yes.
but here you've got the little loop to help slip it on, especially in the beginning, but soon it'll know your own foot,
Yeah.
which is so cool. Very soft underneath that too,
Yeah.
on the inside. It's never gonna pinch, it's not gonna be too tight, it's not going to dig down.
Yeah.
I describe it with that goring, it's like getting a hug, and it's really nice to have a hug on the higher part of your foot. Like
Yes.
that part of your foot usually doesn't get hugged.
No.
Because the tongues of a traditional sneaker don't go
Exactly.
that high.
And you're not feeling any seams, like biting
awesome
or
because of the
hitting anything.
neoprene.
And a lot of women actually are looking for a shoe that has a little bit more coverage. You see, for me, like a ballet flat type shoe falls off my foot, which is why I do prefer like
they are-
lace-up style shoes. This is a way of getting that same coverage and the security of a lace-on shoe, but you don't have to tie laces. You can just slip this on, but you get more coverage.
Okay,
Great
well,
shoe.
there you have it. Try something different.
Yeah.
Remember, always 30 days to give it a try, and if you don't love it, you can always send it back, and we do have the free exchanges should you need a different size.
I love that.
Or a different
Love that.
color.
If you're not sure of your
For
size,
sure,
that's awesome.
exactly. A298-845 is your item number. I want to remind you how we started the show, the resident energy. Now it rolls off
Yes.
the tongue that I did it. $60 QVC price, another very popular shoe, great support. So if you missed it, you can always go to QVC.com to check it out. All right, I'm gonna step away from you, Leilani, for just a second because I gotta sit down and talk
With
to
that
this
gorgeous girl.
gorgeous mama.
I have no idea what they're asking me what mic I'm at, so maybe
You
one.
can just